Hey, happy Friday to you. It is November 4th, time for this week's Friday Funnies, coming to you from California, where you can tell I'm in my palatial hotel suite right now, and you know this is a classy place. Look over there. That's an original Picasso on the wall. I think. I don't know. The painting is nailed onto the wall, so I really don't know what it is, but I'm just guessing. Anyhow, what a week this has been, huh? On Monday, we welcomed the 7 billionth with a B, human to this planet Earth. Now, I don't know where for sure the 7 billionth baby was born, but I'm guessing from their birth rate, it's probably somewhere over in China, where they named the baby Billion. But while the population is expanding, the Kardashian family is shrinking. We learned this week that the rock-solid 72-day marriage of Kim and NBA player Kris Humphries that netted them over $10 million is unfortunately over. I just hope that's enough money to get these kids through the pain. And speaking of pain, guess who's going back to jail? Lindsey Lohan. There's a shocker for you. Lindsey was given 30 days for violating her parole. She could be in the slammer for almost 1/2 of the total time that Kim Kardashian was married. Perhaps the next step in Publicityville would be for Kim and Lindsey to get married, at least for a couple of weeks. Well, and all the gains from last week's stock market surge went up in smoke this week as the market adopted a binge purge personality, which is just what this country needs, an economy built around bulimia. Well, this week's funnies have nothing to do with bulimia, but everything to do with the amazing human body.
Please hang up and try again.
If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. That's how the 1967 song by Scott McKenzie goes, and it was meant to elicit an aura of peace and happiness in the city by the bay. Nowadays, however, it looks like you don't have to wear flowers or anything else for that matter when in San Francisco. Public nudity is apparently okay in San Francisco as long as you follow the rules laid down by the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. According to Supervisor Scott Wiener, yeah, that's his real name, go ahead and chuckle, you cannot be naked in a restaurant. And if you are outside on a park bench, you must first cover the bench so that your naked butt juices don't get all over. Sounds perfectly logical to me, especially the part about no nudity in restaurants. You know, take a salad bar. That's protected by a sneeze shield, and it keeps people from breathing on it. But there's no guard in place to keep naked people from dragging their bits through the honey mustard dressing. So, kudos to San Francisco. Okay, for starters, I want you to know that I don't make up any of these stories. I find them in a variety of respectable news sources like the Associated Press, where this story was found. That said, believe it or not. A man in Portland, Oregon went to the doctor complaining about a pain in his scrotal region, commonly known as a pain in the balls. The doctor sent him for an ultrasound of the area, and the resulting image showed a man's face in screaming mode on one of his testicles. That's right, he had a man's face on his testicle. Now, I can believe seeing the Virgin Mary's image on a waffle or Jesus on a Kmart receipt, but nutface is really beyond belief. The patient had the little man removed from his scrotum, and it proved benign. It also announced that it would be running for president in 2012. Florence Artaud, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, Florence is a famous French sailor. She has won numerous sailing races and regattas over the years. But this week, while sailing in the Mediterranean Sea, she fell overboard while trying to pee. Apparently, just as she was hanging it over the side, as they say in the sailboating world, a wave hit her boat and sent her into the sea. Now she was too frightened to pee, but fortunately she had her cell phone in a plastic bag and she called her mother, who immediately asked her if she was wearing clean underwear. Her cell phone also had a GPS, which allowed rescuers to find her off of the coast of the island of Corsica, where they docked so she could finally pee, or as they say in France, go wee-wee. Hey, that's all I have for you this week. Thanks so much for watching our human anatomy version of the Friday Funnies. Be sure to pass these along to all of your friends and be with us next week on November 11th, which will be 11/11/11. And I will be coming to you live from Las Vegas. See you then.